Hi everyone, it's week 47, an update by McManus Real Estate. We're pretty excited. We're moving right into the Christmas spirit. What have I got there? You'll notice the attire's a bit casual. It's been extremely hot out on the road. So it's now, can you believe it? The 20th. It's Wednesday afternoon or evening. So we're a bit late. We're almost 3 days late with our update. So moving right along, what is happening in the market? Well, we've got out of Sydney, we've got buyers, and this is the first time in 2 or 3 years that we've had buyers lining up with finance, but willing buyer, willing seller. They are capped. So if you set your reserves too high, which we've experienced, it's a matter of they just can't get there. So willing buyer, willing seller is out there at the moment, and that's pretty exciting. And looking at, I went back on our notes from last year at this time, and funnily enough, same thing's happening. We had a number of appraisals, which if you go back 2 or 3 weeks in my weekly updates, we had a rush of appraisals and a number that didn't come to the market. Now what happened was they didn't come to the market. They were warned that if they didn't, that their price expectation or the realisation would be lower, and that transpired. So what happened was they didn't come to the market. They wanted to trade through Christmas and then come to the market in January, February. But we found that buyers dropped away. They actually withdrew from the market. So they're quite bullish up until Christmas, and then they go on their Christmas break, and then they're not as enthusiastic. So, and don't return to the market until March, April, May. So up to 5 months they can be out of that marketplace. So just something to note, that if you're thinking about coming to the market, come to the market now. Another market, little portion of the market we do deal in is the luxury escapes, the lifestyle blocks, up to about 20 hectares. We've got demand at the moment. Anything between sort of 2 to 5 million, and very good demand coming out of Sydney, but a little bit out of Melbourne, but mainly out of Sydney. But once again, they are enthusiastic, and then they go on their Christmas break for a month. So they're away until Australia Day. They take January off. They come back, they're not looking at buying, they're getting their businesses going again, and they really don't come back until April, May as well. So if you're thinking about selling, put in a long settlement. Secure your sale today. Secure your sale on the 20th of December. Have a long settlement if that's what you need, but secure the deal at today's prices. Today's prices will be willing buyer, willing seller. They'll be solid. They may even be, when we look back in 3 or 4 months' time, very, very good prices. A lot of stock in the market at the moment. A lot of residential stock that's flowing through to all the different other areas. The luxury homes, anything 10 to $200 million, all selling. But once again, you know, the valuers have to value them up. That's probably what I'm saying there. Inquiries up. We've got our social media, store tracking. Last I looked, which is a few days ago now, we're at about 7.3 million views on Google. That's not too bad. So in the regions, there's it's the feeling in the regions, I would say, is quietly confident. around the office, so the eastern suburbs of Sydney. So we're obviously based in Double Bay, but Bellevue Hill, Paddington, Willara, all good prices. You know, standard times on market now is sitting between 21 28 days, which is good. Selling quickly or selling off market, I've never been a fan of. We were always taught a product needs to be on the market for about 21 days to be exposed and get its highest price. So when you sell to one buyer inspection, chances are you're underselling your asset. So yeah, we're really happy with our social media marketing at the moment. Very good inquiries, and in general the market's looking reasonably good. In America, it's you'd say it's softening a little bit, and although some agents don't believe our market's influenced by America, I can tell you it is. Things like John Deere, tractor sales down 20% in most of their markets. So little things like that trickle through all markets. So we've got our auction on the 20th. We've got 10 days before we cut off. So let's get your properties appraised. If it's a business, if it's a motel, hotel, caravan park, let's get those figures in, certified, have the contracts ready to go, and let's rock and roll. So we've got, we're starting to get properties out of Badgery Creek, the airport and surrounding areas. We've been working there for a few years, and we've got our first one going to auction. We expect that'll go for a premium, and being first up, it's 5 acres, and it's R3, so 3-level walk up. So there's a lot of apartments on 5 acres. So we're looking at anywhere between that, around that sort of $20 million mark, probably start the bidding around $25 million. That seems to be where the buyers are heading. The retail prices of the apartments in that area have increased by 25% over the last 18 months, so hence the land's worth a bit more. And this one's in stage 1, so they're setting the stages out, and it'll be all rezoned come the middle of next year. So we're looking February, March, we've been led to believe. So by the time you get your drawings in and everything, you'll be ready to rock and roll and have the first plans off the market, and we'd be happy to sell them for you because the investors are lining up, I can tell you. We certainly have a profile in that marketplace, so really have that that base to build from it if the new buyer is wanting our involvement. So moving right along, that's where we're at today. We are looking at new markets certainly in the new year. They're exciting to see. Yeah, our regional business, we've got 2 listings coming up in the early new year. I'm pretty excited about. We're also moving back into Stock and Station, so that's exciting. A big release set for, we hope, the 1st of February. That's something we've been working on for quite a few months, but yeah, that's a big one for the family, I'd have to say. So I'm going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We can do that now. I feel like we're in the Christmas spirit. We're certainly listing for the Christmas auction now. We're on the 20th. That's going to rock and roll real quick, and come the 20th, I think we'll be closing our doors. So look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call 040 297 0217, 045 721 7925, and Brian at brianmcmanusrealestate.com. let's get those contracts from your solicitor, listing forms back. There's about 17 pages. If you can get those back to us, we can start processing everything, get you on the market. As I said, we're hitting about 100,000 views every couple of days, so I expect that to even increase during the Christmas period, up until Christmas. Thanks very much, and have a wonderful week 47.